21. 21. 21. 21.
That's fucking. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
What's up, guys?
And
21. 21.
It's so fucking stupid. Oh wow.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to the guys.
Oh my god.
Alright. For this review, spoilers ahead, and
Hold on, before we get into that.
I have my sticky notes ready for this matter. Interesting films du cinéma.
I'm surprised you're not playing the fucking the hentai theme song.
Nah, it's for another day.
Dang.
Who knows? Maybe towards the end.
Okay. Well, let me kill this here real quick. Fucking class.
Alright. You want to let the people out there watching tonight which movie we're going to be talking about as we play with your second journey?
It's in the title, Kings. What is it? Oh shit. We're gonna be talking about the movie Super Dark Times. Fuck. I had it in my shit real quick. Who it was fucking directed by.
Alright then, let's fucking get it.
Okay, directed by Kevin Phillips, written by Ben Collins, Luke Piotrowski. I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyways, so even if you guys didn't watch it, it's on Netflix. Or me and Nate watched it. Hold on, let's I want to beat the Crystal Sage first before we get into it. Really, wait for people.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm in. Shit! I'm in Journey 2. Shit! Stop! Why do I suck, dude? Is this fucking weapon? But oh my fucking god! I was looking at my phone.
Don't worry, they'll catch up to the beginning of this video, what we're getting into. So if they're late, it's all good.
Well, first let me let's get this bitch to work.
Guys from Got to McGuire, thank you for coming and joining the boy.
I got heals on deck. He got invaded too. That's funny. All right.
Aw, late.
You're late. I'm not paying for this. I don't know why this boss is so fucking annoying. Because first journey, I remember we beat her pretty easily. Like stupidly easy, and then now I keep getting one hit close to beating her, and then I fucking die because all of her clones spam me with the sorceries. Basically. Fuck. I'm just not watching, honestly. I hate this boss so fucking much.
Oh, that would have been your balls right there, young man.
Whose balls?
His sorceries.
Why are we talking about balls?
Ah, fuck.
Damn it.
You gotta retrieve the balls he has holding in his hand.
I got the great heal miracle. So shit. So if you need to heal up, just let me know.
Alright, I'm good. I have 4 flasks right now. Oh no,
I found her. Kobe! Oh shit! I think I'm running out of stamina, that's probably why. I can't move out of the fucking way.
Yep.
My stamina is
Do you have
down.
any more green blossoms? I have 10.
Fucking in green
Oh,
blossoms.
you can drop those. Those are for stamina.
Shit.
Temporary boost.
I don't use any of that shit. Ah, you got me right. Oh, holy shit. It's getting crazy. Alright, never mind.
GG.
GG, baby. Let's get it. Alright. We're trying to speed run through all this dumb shit. Is there a bonfire? Yeah, of course there's a bonfire. I was about to leave, bro. It's a speed running mind got me.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting topic and an interesting gameplay. Got my my gluten-free wheat chips, creamy ranch, no big deal. So if you hear me chew, I am not sorry.
Wheat thins. My boy got the chips on deck. Well, anyways, talking about the film Super Dark Times. I think it can be considered kind of like a little bit of an indie movie or just like an indie production. I did not. It wasn't even on my radar when it came out in 2017.
Yeah, it was not that long ago.
Not that long ago, bro. 2017 is like 3 years ago.
Yeah, not that long ago. Time went fast, bruh.
This whole summer is going by fast on everything. Holy shit!
Well, I mean, for a movie that's like takes place like in the late '90s with President Clinton and stuff. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I looked it
good.
up. It was supposed to be taking place 95, I think.
Yeah, like mid '90s towards the late '90s.
Yeah, I thought that was weird because I started to notice when we were watching, or at least when I was watching the film, that there are little like sort of like little things like they have a home phone.
Yeah, the PS1, the PS1 that Josh was playing.
Was that what he was playing? I didn't notice.
Yeah, he was playing the PS1. I pay attention to detail.
This dude, I don't want to hear it.
Those aren't just props; those are actual consoles. Gamers rise.
Oh my god, with the doomer talk again. But anywho, I guess we can just like explain the base of the story, real quick. A quick summary.
Yeah, go ahead, take it away.
Okay, so basically, it's like 4 friends. They're all in high school, and again, they're doing the same high school shit that I think we all did, or at least normally we would do. You know, hanging out with the boys, going through the yearbook, seeing who's the bad bitch of the class. And it's very like, it does seem to paint these kids as kind of like just, you know, just the guys hanging out and stuff like that, and all these kids for that matter. But anyway, all this innocence and sort of boyish whatever the hell goes out the door whenever main character, what was his name, Zach? Main character Zach, his friend Josh, other friends Daryl and Charlie, go out into the woods playing with the samurai sword, you know, because I mean,
Oh, you're gonna explain the whole movie?
just like a synopsis or whatever. I'm not gonna try and give too much away, but
because what I was gonna say, that I think it was just mostly dealing with, like, you know, guilt and trying to cover it up, and it was just clouded with, you know, paranoia due to their actions or what happened to certain situations that like really hit the fan. But we'll get into that like full on. So go ahead. What was your synopsis?
This dude, I didn't even get to finish it. So anyway, the ending goes like this.
Because it sounded like you already started explaining the whole movie already. I was like, just summarize.
I was just getting to the point. Fuck.
So what happened?
What do you... I don't want to... Fuck! This dude's beating the shit out of me.
Oh, cockroach!
Got him. But basically, they all go in the woods playing with this sword, and some shit happens that takes away their innocence. And now the friendship...
Cleansing Chapel.
Okay. Their friendship is forever changed, and it's now clouded with this sort of hysteric paranoia and all this stuff like that. And so now, it's they have to deal with their actions now, and it's like fucking with all of them. And it's just, I think it's just a movie like how you said, Nate, about loss of innocence and sort of dealing with paranoia.
Yeah, kinda. That also like goes deeper. Like it shows like a twist on like, okay, we saw that coming, but we didn't expect such a character can like actually like, you know, click in a certain way.
Shit.
As far as for Josh, if you know what I mean. But I'll give you my quick thoughts on it. I have my sticky notes, but what I liked about the film, first of all, it looked like it had really good natural lighting, and it was very like elegant in terms of like direction and transition. Like when the intro started with the song "Sadie" from Bitchy Maddie.
Oh,
I thought it was really good
it was
transition.
Bitch Magnet, or was it Bitch Maddie?
Yeah, Bitch Maddie. Yeah.
I thought it was Bitch Magnet. Wow, the fucking
was it? I
dog!
could
I
be
hate
wrong.
these dumbass dogs, bro. They wouldn't get off my tit.
No, you're right. Sorry, I'm focused too. Yeah, I was focused. It was yeah. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Come on,
I
King.
can't fucking get it worded. Let's have it, Mr. Mo, Souls, bro. I just
Mo.
can't.
I just can't focus, bro. Oh. So anyway, yeah, I couldn't focus either. Yeah, it's called Bitch Magnet. You're right. I don't know why I mixed Maddie with Sadie, but yeah, Sadie by Bitch Magnet. The intro, it was a good punk song, and how it transitioned with the VHS, actual VHS effect with the TV in the '90s, which is really, you know, aesthetic. I like that, and they just lowered the contrast in terms of like, you know, lighting, because I really like the direction. Now, I'll be explaining my pros and cons towards the film, and you can give your thoughts on it.
Yeah, go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I can't see what you're doing. Hold on, I'm putting my sign down.
Bitch,
you're
I'm dealing
with
with
the NPCs,
fucking
right?
canines. Yes, I hate these fucking dogs, dude. They're absolutely biting my nuts.
Yeah, so this film, I think they done well when it comes to like youth. How I should say youth today. It's really relatable because it's like, hey, I see those kind of people, and especially the type of high school they're at and their location. It's like, bruh, that's like some whole doomer ass shit, but it's really funny and accurate. Like you have that just one head ass and that one ordinary kid and that one who's fucking troubled, but it's like you're friends with him because you know that person. So, I thought it had like a good moment with, you know, as terms of friends and, you know, the vibe, and you can see like almost each character's, you know, situation, his age, his whereabouts, and you know they all had good chemistry. I thought that was really good. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I will
just
say
thought
that.
overall it was good.
Bitch
Before we
Magnet,
get to the climax of the film.
That's Nate's new nickname. Nathan's new nickname is Bitch Magnet.
Damn,
That's
it's
crazy.
no longer Naotic.
Mr. Mo.
No longer Gutsy McGuire.
But I want to comment on that, on the sort of relationships in the movie, because for the most part,
Yeah, in the beginning.
I think this dude. Okay, so at the beginning, fucking like Josh and Zach, I feel, and just a little friend group, especially with Daryl being the friend that is kind of like annoying. I like the chemistry between with Armor Choice. What are you talking about, Mo? That's my Lucatiel cosplay. Look it up. It's Dark Souls 2. But
damn. Check your sources.
Check your sources. I like the
Tell your editor.
I like the chemistry in the movie, honestly, and I like how the way it's portrayed. I think the script is pretty alright. Dealing with like the sort of adolescent, I guess, lingo that they're using and stuff like that. Because I feel like, even though we may not want to admit it, I feel like we've all kind of been there. We've all made those like embarrassing sort of like tirades of like, "Fuck you, motherfucker, fucking," you know.
It's really mostly the like a male guy thing for us.
I think so.
If you
not
see it.
not being a female. I don't know what the adolescent female lingo would be, but in terms of what the boys talk like in our adolescence and our immaturity, I feel like it's pretty alright. It is like a little annoying and still like a little like facepalm, but despite me not wanting to admit it, I'm sure that I was, you know, a part of that sort of like, shut up, kid. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just a part of being immature. But I like that it's represented in the film within the script. And
No, you don't.
these actors
No.
are pretty good as well too. I like these actors, honestly.
Yeah, I gotta give them credit. It was really good how they did, like, I guess, a '90s parody towards the people that were, how they'd act. But, I just think the only cons that I'd worry about of it was just the dialogue, how they exchanged it.
What do you mean?
But it's like, cause I mean, if we go like further more in the film, it's like, okay, let's just work our way up there. So let's start from the beginning, how the setting, how it started, the aesthetic, and
Well,
how the friends act
it's all
towards
good.
each other.
What's the dialogue thing? I'm
Okay, so
I'm
like
interested.
towards I guess post the event that happened, which we'll talk about later. We'll get to what happened.
The traumatic
that
event,
led
let's
to
just
their
say.
Yeah, that led to their paranoia. Yeah, so I think they could have like done better with the dialogue with Josh and Zach together, because like how like how instead of like the part where he's like, stop yelling at me, you stop yelling at all, just
Oh,
listen. It's
okay,
like,
okay, I got you.
I thought they really lacked, like, maybe they should have gotten more like in depth and more descriptive towards communicating with each other, because I guess the only success they did with it was like really the transition and like the dream sequence and nightmare, which really like then again it was really good.
Yeah, I like those a lot. The dream sequences and the sort of like paranoid sort of visions that plague Zach are like, I don't know. I thought they were really creative, and I think that's really where
Yeah, those were good.
The direction, like the director and the cinematographer. Jesus Christ, the cinematography in this movie is great.
Yeah,
I think that's where they really shine. And speaking about the cinematographer, I looked up the location, and apparently they're filming this somewhere in New York, in Kingston, I think was the town. And it's very scenic.
Cold
it's
area.
very like, yeah, it's very like kind of like a Twin Peaks type of vibe. And what I was reading was that they chose this location because it kind of gives the location and the home of these people a sort of character in and of itself, because it just shows how like something horrific can really take over a small town and turn this like quiet town into like a fucking, I don't know, the town just becomes perverted by this horrible thing that happens.
Yeah.
I think
and there were actually, for the first time, I gotta say, this is like the first film I actually see like an age accuracy with like high schoolers, because it's like usually they'll choose like 30-year-olds or 40, I don't know, 30-year-old ass grown-ups playing high schoolers.
Scott Pilgrim got him.
Got him. No, those are
Right.
college kids. Got him.
31 in college. All right, get your bag, sis.
There's no age in college.
Oh, whatever you
Let's
say.
just say that.
Whatever you say.
Oh. Hey, you can start late.
Okay.
I don't
You're a late bloomer.
I don't promote. Yes.
Boomer.
Doomer. Oh.
That's
But yeah. So let's just say that this film basically, I call I call it like a suspense crime and teenage drama. So it's really good.
yeah, it's
And
a
that, so to
teenage
speak.
drama. So I think it does good, at least for me, and I guess maybe in my sort of idealized memory of what high school was like and my adolescence was like. I feel like it does pretty good to sort of showcase what it is to be, at least for I guess men, what it is to be like a teenager and heighten the high school experience and stuff like that, because I can vividly remember, hanging out with my friends after school and just like riding bikes everywhere and fucking just hanging out.
Yeah.
And I like that it's they use the very quiet sort of town to illustrate this, of course, but
Yeah.
shit. Fuck. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So, the main sort of where the plot sort of begins and this whole thing starts to happen in the movie is whenever they're playing with Josh's older brother, samurai sword out in the forest, and they start fighting Josh and Daryl because Daryl's fucking annoying, and he's just the annoying friend. And while they're fighting with this sword, Josh falls and grabs onto Daryl, and as they fall, the sword gets plunged into Daryl's neck, and then everyone freaks out.
Yeah.
And this scene, I like this scene a lot because everyone does a very good
It's
job
like
of like selling the reaction. Because whenever I saw it, I like no joke, I put my hands when I was like, oh shit, because the way they shot it and the way it was conveyed that the knife was going or the blade was going into its neck, it was very like expressive without showing too much.
Especially like the elements, like on how how it happened, because like then again, how it happened, Daryl's like idiotic, headassery led to this shit. If he wasn't acting like that, because it was his idea to like, yo, we should play with the samurai, and then fucking steals Josh's brother's weed.
Yeah, even though Josh told him not to.
Yeah, told him not to, and then next thing he's acting like a head ass, being a jerk, and then he wants to go fucking, he wants to go like just beat up Josh, and Josh saying like fucking stop, and then next thing you know he lands on him, and it's all miscommunication, and that shit happens. Basically, it was all an accident, but I just think they could have prevented it by so many reasons. They didn't have to like fucking hide the body. They could have just, because considering samurais and swords is probably like illegal at the time in New York or wherever the hell they are, but they could have just easily said, yo, he stole, he was under intoxication, it was drugs, but they happened to play, legally with the samurai sword that wasn't theirs.
Are you talking about, like, them telling that to the police?
Yeah, like, it could have been solvable how they reported it, yeah, but then again, it's all, like, a
still,
teenager's aspect, perspective.
That's a manslaughter. That would be considered
manslaughter. It's a manslaughter. It's all manslaughter. It wouldn't be self-defense or anything, because even though Daryl charged at him being a head ass, you still have like an
accidental kill.
It's still it's accidental kill. It'll still be fucked up because that'll also get them in trouble because it's a samurai sword in wherever the fuck they are. It's probably not legal over here in Texas where like this area. They legalized swords and whatnot, knives and machetes and switchblades or whatever. So we can basically carry like a katana and a dragon slayer behind our back. They wouldn't arrest us. So basically, Daryl's character, which is like he lost his death by an accident. Josh, he took his sword back. He was just heading home and landed on his dumbass, and the sword went in his neck, gouging blood. And what I liked about this in terms of transition and reaction, how all the elements intertwined, is he was also in shock while the blood was gushing out, and he was running still. He was still under the influence, and that meant, I don't know, I just thought it was like really intense. Because Valencia saw it with me, it was really like, it's kind of sad, the life being taken away, and they really, these guys really put it their all.
They do show how like horrified these guys are, and how it changes everyone, because I think. Yeah,
and everyone's shocked. It's like, damn, they're all dealing with trauma at this point. It's I can tell why they'd want to hide it, because they don't know what to do at that point. Especially Zach. They showed Zach's perspective on being like in a state of trauma and paranoia the whole film, and then they gave us ideas how Josh's character is perceived in the beginning, because we got an insight, and how the camera was fixed on him in certain ways. How Zach was having certain dreams about him because he knows him as a friend, and because he's kind of like he's also a troubled young man as well. So I think because he's also I guess with a single mom. Talking about like any dad, it was just his brother that was in the Marines.
Well, Zach is,
and he's also being bullied
mom too.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But yeah, Josh basically he's always being bullied. He's just that one troubled guy who was being bullied. And he just decided, I think it kind of clicked him, because I didn't expect for him to actually go on a rampage. Like, further on in the film, he actually commits murder, and because I thought it was an accident. Okay, maybe there's a chance, he'll be redeemed. Yeah. But he actually go ahead and actually like kills people he didn't like, and also because he was jealous of Josh because of what's her name? I forgot. Because there was a romantic side. There was a romantic side with Zach and that girl that he kept. That girl,
Allison, yeah.
Allison, yeah, and And it's really cool how they made dream sequences with them, and how it just showed a lot of metaphors, and I really like that. Especially the scene that was haunting to Josh.
Holy
Zach,
shit!
sorry.
I died. Okay, hold on.
Oh, good king.
Soul Bro's gone. Yeah, we live in the USA. Yeah, good night, Souls Bro. Sweet dreams, Prince.
Good night, man. Thanks for joining us.
What do we think of Kenneth Copeland? I don't know who Kenneth Copeland is, honestly.
Who's that?
I don't know. Honestly,
I got you, King. No worries.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do my search.
It'll give me a chance to give some of my thoughts on the, I guess, movie as a whole. I like the soundtrack for one. I Shazammed a couple of the songs on there, and I don't know. I think on the
Like
whole, just
Kenneth Cole, the
Kenneth
clothing brand, or
Kenneth Copeland.
Oh, Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah. I think.
How do you spell that?
Check in the or let me see. Kenneth, like usual, and Copeland, like how you would COPE land. I think to cap off the whole thing, what?
Oh, he's an American televangelist.
I think. Oh, is he a televangelist?
Yeah.
Ew, gross. I don't like televangelists, but then I'm not a very religious man. Also, drop your nuts, Nathan. To cap off the whole discussion about the movie, the reason why I started wanting to see it because I saw it in like a music edit, like one of the ones you see on Instagram or stuff like that. I saw it and I just like, for one, I thought it fit very well with the music, but to a greater degree, just seeing the small little clips of like Daryl getting stabbed and all the kids being horrified, like the dream sequences like that, I think it interested me. And like I said before, the dream sequences are where this movie I think really shines.
Yes.
Even though this is a very like thriller sort of like they're trying to go for a realistic type feel, I think when they kind of go weird, especially with the editing as well, there's some weird editing choices that make it kind of like surrealist. But
yeah,
I think that's where this movie really shines. It just gives you something interesting because it kind of is saying something about the paranoia and how this very real thing can cause these teenagers to lose their minds. And I think that was why Josh started killing people, because I think...
Over here.
Where are you going?
The ladder, we dropped the ladder, remember?
Okay, cool. So
yeah.
I think it's just sort of, like I said in the beginning, it's just a story about the loss of innocence and this sort of, how this, like, one accident, like playing around and just sort of this sort of boyish back and forth of like playing with swords and just pushing the envelope, how it led to the loss of innocence with this group. And now at the end of the movie, Josh ends up being arrested, and Zach is getting looked at by the paramedics, because in the end Josh and Josh and Zach have a fight, and Josh is trying to stab him with a sword, and he stabs him a good number of times. And I thought he was going to die, but...
He just cuts him, I know that. Oh, it stabs him in the leg, yeah.
Yeah, it cuts him deep in the leg. And I think just that last shot of both Zach and Josh looking at each other, Zach looking at Josh through the back of the police car, it's showing how these supposed best friends are turned into sort of just fucking enemies that are dying to kill each other at the end. And it's that loss of sort of connection with the self, and it's a loss of a connection with their own innocence and their own childhood. And it's gone now. Josh is probably going to go to jail in the story, and I'm sure Zach will probably go to jail too, because he's going to have to tell the cops what happened as an accessory.
Then again, it's like he was involved in stuff, but the way he was involved because of his shock and guilt was because he was the one that pulled the sword out and led he led Daryl bleeding out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking my ass eating out. I don't know. I think the legal ramifications aren't really the subject of whatever, but I just think that that's all it is. It's a coming of age story, but it's also a real look into, when you're a kid, you think that the consequences are just something of like something to disregard. Watch out, there's the thralls. and this is just a very real look into what it is to be a teenager and to do some fucked up shit, and like the ramifications of that being the paranoia, the backstabbing, and all that shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Elijah, what's going on? We're just talking about the film Super Dark Times. It's on Netflix. Again, if any of you guys want to watch it or whatever later on, because I do recommend it, even if you're not watching along with us. I do recommend it. It's a pretty good film. And yeah, as far as Nathan, your problem with the dialogue, whenever Josh and Zach have that fight near the end of the movie, because throughout this entire thing, Zach is trying to stay cool with Josh and telling him, look, we got to be together on this because we were both involved in Daryl's like accidental killing. We got to be together. And at this point in the movie,
well, like, it's because I don't know, because the problem when Josh showed up at Zach's house, you know, I thought they were gonna exchange like, hey, I had a question about this such and such about the death of the other dude off the bridge.
because
you know, yeah, anything to do about it?
Yeah, because in the movie, Josh kills someone else, which Zach finds out, increasing the paranoia. Because now Josh is not only he didn't just accidentally kill their friend. He's now killing people that used to bully him and stuff like that. He's using this newfound power to, you know, live out his sort of anger shits, I guess. I don't know how to describe it really, but yeah. But anyway, I think I agree with you on that, because that dialogue, I remember it being kind of weird. Like, I know the point of the scene was just to show Zach and Josh finally having like a falling out. But
yeah, like I thought they're gonna reach out and like they were gonna exchange more dialogue in depth, you know. But I think they kind of lacked it right there, and they're just like, "Why are you yelling? You shouldn't be yelling. You don't fucking know whatever." And then
because Josh says, "You don't know what the fuck. You're wrong about me," and then he goes and fucking does the
they could
shit
have done a lot better.
That's pretty whatever. I think
like,
the scene served its purpose, and it was out of the way quick enough, and then we got on.
Yeah, then again. Yeah, to the client, you know, the ending part where it concluded everything, you know, when, you know, he was fucking slicing up Zach, and I thought that was really touching as well. And Valencia was actually like tearing out about it because she didn't want Zach to die. I was like, damn, my boy really gonna go like that?
I thought he was gonna die too. Yeah,
Doomer.
There's a moment where I thought he died.
I was really mad
because in the beginning of the movie, Zach breaks his hand, and let's go back, and he ends up getting a cast. Throughout the whole movie, he has a cast. So Josh ends up trying to go for an over-the-head swing at Zach with the sword, and Zach blocks it with his cast on. And
with his forearm,
even though he blocked it, there's still blood coming out of his head. I thought he was. I was like, ah.
I really thought that is fucking whack. I was like, that's so whack. For it to be a fictional story,
I knew that he wasn't gonna die because I saw like clips and I knew kind of just like the basis of the story. Which is why I wanted to watch the movie. So I knew he was gonna die, but still, it was kind of like, oh shit, like, bruh, this can't be it. Yeah, I don't know, Nate. What are your thoughts? What would you rate it? I guess I don't know what the rating system that we have is, but what's the score?
All right. I mean, if you ask me, it could have been better on dialogue, but as far as like cinematography, visual effects, lighting, and you know the whole theme, to make it very, you know, I don't know, because there was just you can tell when you guys watch it, it's very transfixed. So it's very I consider it underrated as well. I mean, I don't think it sucks. I give it like yeah, I don't give it like I'd say like an 8.0 out of 10 or 7.5 in between that. I don't know.
I think I give it like an 8, maybe a 9, because I like the dialogue. There's that one little bit that we were talking about, but I think it kind of gets out of the way. The scene is over, and then you just continue on, and the movie continues on.
Yeah,
but
I think what saved it was just the dream sequences.
Yeah, it does really get kind of cool with that, and also I like the location shots. So I think overall, the whole mood and the whole tone of this movie is very like I don't know. It suits the subject matter because you feel kind of like you're slipping into this sort of detached sort of state, like Zach does throughout the movie. He's dealing with the fucking guilt and all that shit. But yeah, I'd say like maybe like an 8, 9, 8.5, I guess.
Yeah,
Tran.
I give it a.
Bruh. Bruh.
What's
That's it.
What's mine? What does mine count for?
Yours, since it's like your rating was above mine. I guess. Yeah,
All right.
anything above 5 is counted as bruh, or all right is bruh. For me, yours is like whoa.
The anime wow
But
that I hear on every other YouTube channel.
But I just say my favorite dream sequence was when he was dealing with that guilt and he saw Daryl's dead corpse,
Oh, yeah, sitting on
coming,
him.
and there's like red. Yeah, there.
Oh my
that
god.
man was overdosed on Nyquil.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he took too much Nyquil.
Yeah, because Nyquil gives you like just hallucinations.
For
if
real?
You don't eat anything.
That's crazy.
Apparently.
Yeah, Nathan's playing the
Especially when you
sound effects
sleep.
on his phone. Shit.
I have it on speed dial.
So Nathan, what's the next movie that we're gonna be watching for the guys' time?
For the guys' time.
Yeah, I'd rather we say it now so that
Hmm.
people watching can join us in the discussion and feel included and all that.
I mean, I'm out of recommendations to be honest, but I do probably.
I got a
have
backup one if you don't
film.
have one.
Okay, because I was gonna say, why don't you ask the chat and see what they have any ideas, or any
Like,
what they've
okay,
been
well,
watching. What have you guys been watching, by the way?
Yeah, give us a recommendation. If not, I got one in the holster. You already know me. I'm ready to start busting. Where is this, by the way? Can I jump down from here?
Well, no, over here. We can jump unless you have the spook.
Nah, I just need to put on the cat ring.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have that too.
Bro, the thing's fucking. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in a recommendation. Nathan, you have Amazon Prime, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It could be shows. I mean, it doesn't have to be a movie. Like Black Mirror. I know there's some good Black Mirror episodes that I have not seen.
God, not Black Mirror. Jesus, that's like too much to unpack. I would
It's
say
one episode. It's like 40 minutes or an hour.
Oh shit, my shit's about to disconnect. I would say it's a movie that I've seen, but I want to get your take on it. So the next movie will be The Florida Project. Is really good. The Assistant. Shit, already getting. I already started. We'll put The Assistant and The Florida Project, which is one that I have wanted to see. Willem Dafoe, but this one's kind of like a feel-good one because I feel like having watched. God, we just like. Oh, this is when the bug comes down. But. Having watched Green Room and Lords of Chaos, that's a lot of like. That shit's heavy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to watch another like sort of serious or heavy movie. So my recommendation is a little bit lighter. It's gonna be the movie.
Well, let's watch Click.
Let's not watch Click. Click has a really weird ending that makes me feel like I've been tricked somehow. I've been tricked into caring about Adam Sandler's character. What is it called? I can't believe I forgot what it was called. It was on Amazon Prime. Andy Samberg, and it's a fucking new movie, but it's a real feel good movie. What the fuck is it called? Oh, Palm Springs. Palm Springs. That's the movie that we're gonna be watching for the next edition of
Open your door.
Movie Review Guys Time.
Yeah.
So you got it, Nathan? Palm Springs. It's on Amazon Prime.
Palm Springs. Noted.
Yeah, Palm Springs. And shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Lords of Chaos was fucked up.
Yeah, you kind of feel like heavy for Euronymous,
I would say.
whereas in real life was really different.
No, yeah, the movie is not like the real life story of Mayhem. Since watching the movie, though, I've become a pretty big Mayhem fan, actually. I'm trying to buy right now the vinyl version of Out from the Darkness because I like Dead as the vocalist. I don't really like Maniac or Attila or anything like that. Not as much as Dead, so I'm trying to buy the vinyl of their demo that had Dead on vocals. But anyways, so yeah, Palm Springs, Amazon Prime, Next Guy's Time, and honestly, unprecedented because we usually go on for like an hour or something. But I feel like that's a good place to end it, Nate. I don't know.
Unless you want to do some undead matches.
Yeah, but I think every time we do that, not unless we have something planned, and like this one, it really wasn't that planned. And for that, I do apologize because today was kind of like a weird day for me. I kind of uh, I fucked up some shit earlier, and it kind of just like weighed on my mind, and like all this other shit that I had been like kind of shoving down for the past couple of weeks just kind of came up, and I'm like, oh my god. But that's why we really didn't set too much shit up for this time. In fact, up until like 30 minutes, I wasn't really sure if we were gonna uh, do a guy's time this week, but fortunately we did, and I ended up starting feeling a little bit better. But I don't know. I feel comfortable with just saying it right here, letting everyone know the next movie, and then just calling it.
All right.
All right, boys. That
was
our review of Super Dark Times, and it's
Very good.
and it's confusing and ill thought out. I guess the way that we were talking. I don't know. I'm still ill advised now. But anyways, thank you all for watching. It's been a very short guy's time, but that's just how it be sometimes. Nathan, any parting words?
Stay great. And if you want to see where I'm at and what I'm up to, I'll be on the Neotic channel.
Oh yeah, check out Neotic's channel. I have it linked down below. I have a bunch of shit linked down below of like music, Neotic shit, and just my music, my record label's music, and my friend's music. So go check that out in the description. And I guess that'll be it. So eat my ass.